and welcome to the Lezlie Show. Today we are going to be talking about the Elks, and we are going to learn all about the Elks Rodeo. We're going to learn about the Queens. As a matter of fact, we have the Queens here today, and we have Mr. Peter Sterling, the president of the Elks Recreation here. And most of all, we are going to be learning about the generosity of the Elks. They do a lot for our community that I think a lot of people don't know about. So stay tuned and welcome to the Lezlie Show. Woo! Hey, Peter, welcome to the Lezlie Show. It's an honor to have you on my show today.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Yeah, so hey, can you tell us when the first rodeo began and where the first rodeo started?
Yeah, first rodeo was in 1943 here in Santa Maria, and it was put together by Clarence Minetti and some directors at the Elks Lodge. They decided to have a rodeo that would help out the community.
Okay, Clarence Minetti. Now he's been at it, what, about like 50 years, I think?
Yeah, it was a long time.
And didn't he like help the rodeo make it to the national levels?
Oh yeah, he brought it. He started it out. It was just a small little rodeo in 1943, and then it started advancing. The Queen Contest started in 1946, but the rodeo continued to grow, and actually it made up in the top 20% of rodeos back in the early 80s and through the 90s. It was one of the higher rated rodeos in the state of California.
Oh my goodness! Now, wasn't there a man? I think it was the past president Phil Harwick
Phil Harwick was the rodeo came back together. And we had a new group that came in, and Phil Harwick was the president became the president of Elks Recreation. He had just worked in the chutes and did a lot of the background work, and never really wanted to be in a public view. He was just happy taking care of the animals, but he wanted to make this rodeo successful. It was struggling along for a few years there, and so in 2012. He became president of Elks Recreation, and he and Tina Tanasha decided that they're going to get together in a team and bring the rodeo back. And so a team was made from a lot of the current Elks members got together. There's 4 directors that were chosen, and they were able to work very hard. They went to some seminars with rodeo through the PRCA. We had an excellent marketing person that we obtained because rodeos have been struggling over nationwide. They've been struggling because it's we're not hitting our markets anymore, and so we were trying to figure out, okay, what does the public want? This is the community's rodeo. We want to see what they really want to see, and by giving them what they want, we're going to build a better rodeo. And so we hired the right people and put them in place. Phil Harwick was instrumental in doing that, and Tina as well, and getting that rodeo together. Okay,
and you mentioned Clarence Minetti as well. Now he was very instrumental. Can you tell us a little more about him?
Yeah, Clarence brought the rodeo up through the years. It became more and more important, and Clarence's idea on rodeo was to make it. His deal was Santa Maria hospitality. And even though we're a large town now, we still have that Santa Maria feel. But we wanted to make sure that our guests that came from out of the area really understood what Santa Maria style rodeo was all about. So that was how it was created, and the rodeo always was with the idea. He instilled that idea that the rodeo was going to be the community's rodeo. The Elks would put it on, but it's really the community. So we wanted to make sure that rodeo, he made sure throughout his years that rodeo lived up to that challenge.
Okay. Well, speaking of rodeos, I know the rodeo used to be on the other side of town, and now you're by Santa Maria Way.
Right.
And is it 107 acres that you have out there now?
Yeah, 107 acres.
Okay.
We used to have it at the fairgrounds.
Right, okay. And so how did you get the 107 acres? Was that a donation?
Yeah, we had it. Yeah, the Unocal didn't need the property anymore, so they took all their wells and equipment off of it. And so they worked with Clarence Minetti on that in granting that property over to the Elks to be used for the rodeo. And so it was a really good for us. It just granted us the 107 acres, and we started out there just on the dirt and some grandstands. And I remember the day I was involved in that too the first year that we did the rodeo out there, and it was quite an event. I remember it was where the pavement ends, the West begins, and boy, it was a little dusty and dirty, but it was really fun too. That's what rodeos are all about.
Oh my goodness. Well, what can one expect to do at the rodeo?
There's a lot of different things that we have going on. I know that we have an event for the children. They have bounce houses and things to climb on, and we actually have bull riding, mechanical bulls, and even for the little ones, there's a little mechanical bull for them to ride. It's going to be a lot of fun with that. And also we have we're going to have a fundraising event for kids with cancer, and that's going to be held on Saturday. We also have Circle of Champions that's on Friday, and
so you mean you're talking during the rodeo?
Right, during the rodeo itself.
Oh, itself you're having
right,
this, okay.
Right. Of course, we'll have the parades and so forth as well, all during rodeo weekend. There's a lot of different events that are going on. We have dance tent every night, and so after the rodeo, if you want to kick up your heels, that's always fun too. So people have a blast with that. And we have people that come in that just come in for the dance. So we sell out tickets of the rodeo, and the midway's full, and it's just really exciting to see all that.
Well, who's going to be playing this year?
Don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I know they had some famous people there a few years back. So it's always so much fun.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. You don't want to give it away. Okay, I got you on that one. So I'm really looking forward to going. Now, when is the rodeo? What's the date of the rodeo?
The rodeo, it starts on May 31st and the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June.
Okay.
So it's all 4 days of rodeo starting on Thursday.
Okay, now do these cowboys come from all over the country?
Yes.
Are they from strictly California?
They're all pro rodeo. They're all pro riders across the nation. And we're one of the top 30 out of 600 rodeos in the United States now.
The top 30?
Yeah, and so we attract some of the major bull riders and horse bareback riders and so forth. We have some of the top performers.
So what makes you the top 30 out of, you said 600?
Out of 600.
So what?
The deal is we're targeting our market to what our community wants. And so our attendance is high, and by having a good high attendance, we have a higher purse for the winners of the rodeo, so that we can attract more of the top end riders that would be participating in it. And so that all makes it better, all feeds on its own. So
now, do you pay the riders, or is this a volunteer?
Yeah, there's a purse that they win.
Okay.
So depending upon how they place in the rodeo, their rodeo performance, they get a certain amount of money.
Okay.
That's what they're running for. It's money.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay.
So the more that you have in a purse, the higher the purse, the better the riders you can attract, because they know that they can make more money.
Okay. Well, speaking of money, you use the fairgrounds not just for the rodeo, but you have different events throughout the entire year,
Yeah,
right?
one of the big ones this year was the fire that was down south in Montecito. They all the livestock that didn't have places to go, we opened up the grounds for that, and we housed the horses and so forth, all the livestock that other places couldn't house, and they were full. They used those grounds for that, and also a staging station for the fire department. They parked all their trucks and everything up there as well. So we use it for emergency situations as well.
And what other type of events do you?
The rodeo grounds, there's a permanent BMX bike track there. They have races frequently there. We also have paintball.
Okay.
And the RC modeler airplanes, they fly their airplanes out there on the rodeo grounds as well.
So the money goes to the Elks when they have these events there,
Right.
Is that right?
Well, they get their own, but they pay a fee to be able to offer their programs there out on the rodeo grounds.
Okay. I think a lot of people go to the Elks events, but they don't really realize how generous the Elks are with our community.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do so many amazing things.
Yeah,
for
for the Queen contest, we've raised over $11.5 million, and that all goes back into our community, our local community. Projects like a swimming pool, I know down in Santa Ynez, they did a swimming pool for the YMCA.
Oh my goodness.
They had a youth recreation facility in Napomo that was constructed. The gym there in Lakeview was built with Queen Contest funds. It's a lot of scholarship money that goes out and so forth. There's a lot of different projects that go on that are benefiting this community throughout the years. This last year we raised over $590,000.
Now wait a minute, that's did everybody hear that? $590,000. $590,000. Well, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, and the winner of the one that wins the contest is one that raised the most money.
Okay.
And so it all comes down to dollars and cents. So the queen, the organization and the queen candidate, if their organization wins the most money, then she gets crowned on Friday night performance.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really a really good competition, and the way it was designed was that way. And there's not many rodeos that I know of that are designed this kind of style, but it's all down to dollars and cents, and it's how well you can sell your tickets and the strength of your organization that's behind you.
Okay. Well, I know there's a lot of applicants to be a queen. So what are you looking for when you select your queens?
Well, honestly, what we do is I don't select the queen. I represent the Elks on that. So each organization selects their own queen candidate, and they choose which one they feel would best represent them, and which one is outgoing and has the skills to help their organization. So they do it. They get all together, and I kind of coordinate the whole program together. We develop rules that each organization has their input on, and so they're all comfortable with the way that it operates, and it all works out very well.
Okay. Well, I don't think the everyday person really realizes how much time and effort people put into this. Susan Motes from the Noontime Kiwanis Club is one of my friends, and she was telling me about all the different events and the hours and hours of dedication people put into this.
I know, it's tremendous. It's a lot of work. And of course, it doesn't happen overnight. This starts back in October, where you really start thinking about, what kind of events are you going to have, and your scheduling, and their advertising starts in February or so for the events. So by January, you got to be ready to go.
Yeah, I was told that the day after the rodeo, you're starting up the very next day for the next one.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
That's the way it works. It's a year-round event for us.
Well, I want to say thank you to all the people involved in this. It's just...
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a lot of work, and it all comes together. So.
Well, I'm excited because we have all our queen candidates with us today, and I think we should get started. So let's start with you. If you could tell us your name and about yourself and how you got involved in the queen contest.
So my name is Makana Mahelona, and I'm representing Santa Maria Kiwanis Club, Noontime. I'm a senior at Rodeo High School and plan on attending Allen Hancock College in the fall to study business management. I'm proud to be representing an organization that has been in existence for over 93 years and services a wide variety of our community's needs. And I want to wish all the candidates the best of luck in the remaining weeks. And then I'd like to turn it over to Hannah.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Hannah MacLean, and I represent Orcutt United Soccer League. And I'm 17, and I currently attend Orcutt Academy High School. And in the fall, I plan to attend Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona, to become a nurse. And then, I'd just like to say good luck to everyone, and we're almost done. We can, let's go.
All right.
And I want to hand it over to Seyenna.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Seyenna Cavazos, and I'm representing the United Way of Northern Santa Barbara County. I'm 18 and currently a senior at St. Joseph High School. I wish all of my fellow candidates good luck in the rest of our weeks here, and I'm excited to say that the United Way, with all the money that I'm raising for my campaign, will go straight to homeless and disabled veterans. I'm going to turn the mic over to Kate now.
Hi, my name is Kate Compton, and I am a junior at Napomo High School. I'm so excited to have this opportunity, and after high school, I plan to go to Fresno State University and be a veterinary pharmaceutical rep. So, for the past 2 years, I've been a sponsor flag carrier for the Elks, so I would ride my horse and then I would carry the sponsor flags, and I'm glad to be part of the Elks in a different way, so it's really exciting, and I wish everybody the best of luck, and I know that everyone's working really hard, and I'm so excited when this will be over because it's such hard work, but I'm going to be so sad when it's all gone, but I want to hand this over to Carolina.
Hello, my name is Carolina Lemus, and I am representing Kiwanis Club of Guadalupe.
That's cool.
I am 16 years old and I'm a current junior at Reodeo High School. I am extremely honored and thankful for having the opportunity to be part of this candidates. There's five members, 5 queens, 5 candidates. We're all queens, and we know that. The money's all going back to the community, to our veterans, to the children, to the community of our town. So I'm extremely thankful for all the support that I've been getting and the help that this Queen campaign helps a lot of people, and I'm extremely thankful for that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody can answer this question. Just raise your hand if you feel like you want to answer. But I was wondering, what's your favorite part about being a queen? Oh, yeah.
Honestly, it's taught me a lot about like public speaking. Like I am already very outgoing, but it's just like taught me how to public speak and getting to know these girls and learning to manage my time very well.
Okay, great. Anybody else want to answer the question?
Oh goodness. Okay. Like Hannah said, it teaches us a lot: public speaking, time management, money management, a lot of opportunities kids our age may not know or how to do. So a lot of good things come out of this, not just raising money, but we also get lifelong lessons. So.
Okay, thank you.
One of the best experiences is probably, like they said, the opportunity that we get, because not many get the chance or the experience to experience what we're experiencing. So I think that's one of the best parts. And the smiles that you see from the little girls when they come up to us, that's really rewarding. I would say that we can all agree on that.
Okay. Anybody else?
I would say probably the best thing for me about this campaign is not all the benefits that we all are getting together, but as the community getting them involved, it's a good opportunity to get the whole community together and raising money for local needs that usually sometimes people don't really understand what actually is going on in the community until things like this are made to make money to help the things that are wrong in the community.
Thank you.
In my opinion, I think it really helps you come out of your shell, because it's not easy to have events all the time, and it's not easy to ask people for money whatsoever. So, and it's really nice meeting all the people, and it's just there's so many walks of life that you get to be around. So I just think it's a great opportunity, and it just gives you such a different outlook on other people and how to raise money and just being around.
Okay, what in your group, has your group sponsored? What type of events?
So we've had a Kentucky Derby party. So that one, it was basically an event. So people would bid on horses and stuff, and then that was really nice how we raised money. And then we had a reverse drawing. So that was another one of our events. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was a few more too. Would anybody else like to expand on the other events?
We've had a lot of events throughout this 7-week campaign. A lot of us, actually all of us, we've had events continuously throughout the week, throughout the weekends. But one of the events that I will be having is a Mother's Day brunch for all the beautiful mothers out there. So I will be having that event, and I know many of us have been having a lot of events to help out the community, to get everyone together, and to just have a great time and enjoy the experience that we have.
Okay, great. Any last words from you before we close our show pretty soon here?
I'd like to just say thank you for having us. I mean, we all appreciate it, and it's very humbling to run for Queen, especially because you see all the money that's raised is going straight back to the community and seeing family and friends and different people you get to meet that maybe you wouldn't. So I just want to say that this has been a great experience for me, and I know all the other girls as well. So thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. Oh, do you want to add something? Okay. Okay. Well, Peter, I was going to ask you, wasn't there a group that ran for about 26 years?
Yes. The Guadalupe Kiwanis Club has run consistently 26 years, consecutive years, and actually got my start there with the Queen Contest as helping out with that Guadalupe Kiwanis Club. So, you know, that has a special place in my heart too. But yeah, they stuck it out through thick and thin, and they made it happen. So they've been a very, very good group. Nice to be part of them.
That's awesome. Well, I heard some claps. What's going on back there?
We're just copying for Kiwanis and Guadalupe.
Oh, Kiwanis, yeah, absolutely. Okay. I see you raising your hand there. Did you want to add something to the conversation?
I just wanted to say that I am currently the queen candidate representing Kiwanis Club of Guadalupe. So I am I'm the 26th queen, I guess you could say, for Guadalupe. So it's me.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Well, Peter, what else have you got to share with us today? Anything else of importance before we close?
No, just make sure you attend the rodeo, and ticket sales are really going fast, so you want to make sure you get your tickets as soon as you can.
So we should get the tickets ahead of time.
Right. They're online, available online. They're also being sold out at Albertsons grocery store. So.
Okay, and how much are the tickets?
The tickets are very varying prices depending upon where you want to be. So it'll be all listed online.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, I do appreciate everyone on the show, and I think we're gonna get this on the road real soon. And I hope you guys will have a fun time at the rodeo. And the most important part is enjoy yourself. And we have one more thing to say here.
Just wanted to mention we also will be having our parade, our Santa Maria Elks Rodeo Parade, which will be held June 2nd, and it will be broadcasted on TV for everyone to see or attend. So you could be there, wave to us. We will all be on the rodeo float, Elks Queen Candidate float. So we will be waving at everybody and smiling. So we will be there, and we hope to see you there too.
Okay, what time does the parade start, and where does it start?
It starts around, I believe it starts at 9?
I think so.
9 a.m. And it starts on, what is this street called?
Is it
Broadway.
Stoll on Broadway?
Ends in Stoll. Starts in Maine.
It starts in Maine and ends in Stoll.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, I'll wave and say hello.
And I'll say that I've been doing the Elks Queen contest for 20 years off and on. And, there's a special place in my heart for it, just to see these girls and how they progress through the program and so forth, and see how they start out, a lot of them shy, and how great they are at the end, and aggressive and outgoing and a lot more comfortable with themselves.
So they've made quite a transformation.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you guys agree? You came from being kind of
Yeah.
shy, and now you're just woohoo, you're outgoing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say, they only do it once a year, once in a lifetime. I do it every year, so I have the best fun.
Oh, you do? How could you not have fun with all these good-looking girls? Okay, well, thank you very much. Thanks for being on the Lezlie Show.
Thank
all
you.
right.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Seyenna Cavazos and I'm representing the United Way of Northern Santa Barbara County.
Hello everyone, my name is Carolina Lemus and I am representing Kiwanis Club of Guadalupe. Next.
Hi, my name is Kate Compton and I'm running for VTC Enterprises.
Hi, my name is Hannah MacLean, and I am running with Orcutt United Soccer League.
Hi, my name is Makana Mahelona, and I'm proud to be representing Kiwanis Club of Santa Maria Noontime. Thank you.